Hi, I'm Olivier from Activity Messenger, and in this video, we're going to create a soccer liability waiver for soccer academies, camps, clinics, or soccer clubs that want to collect waiver maybe outside the registration process. So think about it as a very simple drag and drop form. We integrate with Canva so you can actually design and make your waivers on brand. You can add text information here. And then we added, the parent or the adult or the guardian, and I can go and toggle on different fields, change the label as well, depending on the information I want to collect. Then we have the child participant information, and then this is where we would add in the liability waiver, assumption of risk, consent, liability, acceptance. So you can kind of copy paste what you might have on paper or in another system, and then you have a checkbox that you can rename or keep as I read and accept. From there, you can have yes, no questions, maybe for photos, or just kind of a button that's required here. So again, when you create questions, there's always the option to make it required. So people will not be able to send or send the waiver without filling in those boxes. And lastly, we have the electronic signature. So parents can go and then they click on agree and submit the waiver. So that's how it looks like. If you click on the plus button here, you have multiple more options you might want to integrate depending on the complexity of your waiver. And once that's done, we'll see what it looks like on the parent side. So I would go in and I was already connected, so it gave me some information. And then the parents would just go and click from most likely from their phone. So it's all mobile friendly as well. I click on agree and submit waiver. And then it tells me, hey, this was a success. The parent gets their copy by email, and you also get a copy here. You have a form PDF that has the whole waiver and the acceptance on the waiver. Last thing is that you can share it in multiple ways. So let's say you have an event and you need people to sign a waiver before the event. We always recommend the QR code, so it's very easy for people to snap their phone, fill out the waiver. You can then embed it on your website as well, and a pop-up on your website, and you have this unique link. And Activity Messenger is also a communication platform, so you can click on send the form. Select a list of people, maybe, let's say everybody registered. I can then send it to both parents or just the account owner, and then send the liability waiver to those people either by email or by SMS. And you can either send it or schedule it, and you can also only send to people who have never filled the form. So let's say you send it out the first time, 80% of people sign the waiver. Well, you can come back and say, hey, I want to send this now to this whole list, but skip everybody who's already signed this waiver. It's very useful. So the system kind of tracks parents down for you if they haven't signed a waiver. So that's it for how to create a liability waiver for soccer clubs, academies, or clinics.